Now, if you are somebody who is a pro-lifer and you believe that there's a baby,
that egg, that sperm and that egg meet,
right?
That heart beats.
Yep.
That's life.
That's life. Even before, the Bible says, I knew you before you was even in your mother's womb.
Whether you knew the Bible or not, you just believe that's life.
There should be no exceptions.
She made me think, y'all, when she said that. Life is life.
If you are a pro-lifer and you believe in exceptions, you're not a pro-lifer.
That makes me think, why would it be an exception if that exception is causing that life to be taken?
This person says, total banning abortion makes some people uncomfortable. We've been told time again that there are unique situations for which abortion is the best option. If a lie is repeated often enough, people begin to accept it as true. Such is the case with the erroneous notion that abortion must be permitted in cases of rape, or grape, I gotta say the R word. Violation, incest, fetal deformity, or perceive the threat of the mother's life. Let's take a look at each of these situations. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. But this person is a pro-lifer.
To the extreme.
No exceptions.
10-year-old can get pregnant.
It doesn't matter.
Don't matter. A person gets
doesn't
violated.
Matter.
Whatever your situation
is. The life of the child, you are not a pro-lifer.
And we thought about that.
I told my sister.
Why would there be exceptions?
Yes, I told my sister pro-choice. I tell people I'm pro-choice.
But I'm not pro. We're not pro-abortion.
Because I do believe that it is murder.
Pro-choice doesn't necessarily mean I want to abort any child.
But I believe that it's the right of the person. It's her decision.
Yes, let them make the decision.
And if you are a person who is a pro-lifer and you believe in exceptions, you are not a pro-lifer.
We're challenging
you are a pro-choice person. Your choice is the great word, incest, in case of the mother's life or the deformity of the child. You are pro-choice.
Our old pastor, that Kim and I, church that we came from Chicago, she had 6 kids and she had an illness. I don't know exactly the name of the illness, but her 7th child, they said, you can't get pregnant no more after that 6th one. She still got pregnant. Do you know she passed away?
Thank you.
The doctors told her,
if you had a baby,
if you have another baby, you are not going to live.
And she chose to have the baby.
Her 7th child.
So if
she passed away a few months after she had.
So I want to put that out there, and I hope more people start talking about this. If you are a pro-lifer, there are no exceptions.
It shouldn't be.
If there are exceptions, then you're not a pro-lifer. You are a pro-choice.
That's what we're challenging
Those are
people
your
to think
choices.
about that. Yes, think about that. If you are a pro-lifer, unfortunately, because my sister even went to school with a young girl who was a result of rape. I mean, violation. They won't even show the show anymore because of the R word. She was a result of the R word. My best friend who passed away, 50 years old, she was a result of being violated. Her mom gave her away.
Thank you.
And to another woman to take care of her. So I had to think about that when Kim said,
think about it.
Right. Any incident, health, violation, anything, you don't want that baby to pass away, die.
No, you can't take it.
Wow.
If you take it, you are not pro-life.
That's something to think about.
Period.
The group that I give money to, and we help, me and my mom go and we support them and you know, to help with it's one of those community services in the city. They got on the microphone this past year and they were happy about the turnover, Roe versus Wade. They were happy. But they are strong advocates.
They are pro-lifers.
They do not even talk about exceptions.
There is no exception.
And I went, wow, they're really strict.
When you hear people say exceptions, they are not pro-lifers. I'm sorry. You're not.
What are they?
They're pro-choice. The exceptions are their choices.
But you and I had a disagreement on that's not really considered a choice, though.
You making a choice to end the child's life.
Well, you make the choices to end the...
Unless it's a miscarriage.
Right, it fits those categories is what I'm saying. So the mom really has no choice if she fits those criteria.
No, but she's making the choice to fit into one of those criteria.
She's not making a choice. It's just becoming a choice. That's what I'm saying. I guess that's how you're wording it. She's not making that choice. She fits that choice.
No, the choice...
Because she was violated... That's the choice.
The choice is ending the child's life, not whatever part.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The law is making that choice, but it's still a choice, like you're saying.
It's a choice.
Yeah, okay.
You're making that choice.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to just because you get violated.
Right.
You don't have to because of the mother's life.
We just told you about our past.
You don't have to because of the deformity of the child. You don't have to for incest. You don't have to. Mm-hmm. If you do it, it's choice. You're choosing to end that child's life because one of those things happened to you. Yeah. You're pro-choice. But they don't want to say that because it don't sound good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the fact that you're giving exceptions, it makes them kind of feel like hypocrisy.
It makes them feel like hypocrites.
Don't you think, you guys? If you are pro-choice or pro-life, if you're pro-life and you feel that there should be an exception, whether it's 15 weeks...
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
There should be no weeks. If you pro-life,
you were saying, I don't want that child to die at all.
Right.
Wow.
So next time,
nature take its
next
place.
time DeSantis wants to say Jesus. 5 weeks, somebody should stand up and challenge them and say, well, you're not really a pro-lifer.
Or Nikki Haley or anybody.
Nikki Haley. You're pro-choice.
Because Pence is like no exception.
You're just saying Pence is no exception.
I think Pence is no exception.
He's pro-life.
Yeah. He's truly strict with his Christian beliefs.
And I think Beaver Teeth is too.
Who is Beaver Teeth?
Tim Scott.
Tim Scott is no exception.
Pro-life.
Wow. So think about that, you guys, and talk to people who are pro-lifers. Challenge them.
Yep.
Are you okay with a 6 week term, or
then you're not pro-life.
if they're violated as a little 10-year-old girl?
You're pro-choice.
Yeah.
They just don't like saying the word pro-choice because it sounds bad to them.
And pro-choice is okay because you're not pro-abortion. Right. You cannot be pro-abortion and still be pro-choice.
But they don't like saying pro-choice because it sounds bad. They want to say I'm for life. You're not for life. Because if any of those cases come up and you take in your hands to get rid of the child and don't let it happen naturally, you are not pro-life.
Because it fits those categories.
Right.
Check mark.
Okay.
Oh, she was violated. Check mark.
Justice for All says school dress code always impacts people of color and girls. I agree.
Thank you.
It never affects them. It's always us.
They starting to wear our hairstyles now.
That's true.
So it's going to be affecting a lot of kids who wear locks and braids. And
Wendy says that is illegal. We have the Crown law now to protect. That's what we said.
Every state should have that.
Paul Lozano says no more identity politics, no more distractions. All right, y'all.
Okay, y'all. There's something to think about, though. Pro-life versus pro-choice.
Let's go right into the donkey of the day.
Okay.